Mark, what are you being so secretive about?
No, just wait. Wait, you'll see. You'll see.
Well, what are we doing here?
Taking a look at this ranch. You like it?
I think it's beautiful.
I wanted you to like it. I saw it a couple of days ago, but I didn't want to make up my mind until I could bring you over.
Make up your mind about what?
I'm thinking of buying it.
Why? You have a beautiful home.
Well, thank you for saying that. I'm glad you like it. I really am, but... Well, the way I always felt about the house, the problem with the house was that it was in the city. Not very much land. Certainly not enough for raising horses.
Well, now you're going to raise your own polo ponies?
Well, you know, that's not a bad idea, but it wasn't exactly what I had in mind. I just thought it would be good for Christopher to grow up around horses.
Well, what's this ranch got to do with Christopher?
Well, I hope he'll be living here with me and with you. Pam, I know this is a roundabout way of getting to the question. What I'm asking, though, will you marry me? Is that such a shock?
Well, it's just that...
The what?
Mark, you know how I feel about you. But I just got a divorce.
Well, I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Well, it does for me. Marriage is such a gigantic step.
You bet your life it is.
I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it.
So your answer is not yes. But then again, it's not no.
I guess you could look at it that way.
Tell me something. How well do you know me?
Why?
Don't you know I'm not a man to take maybe for an answer? Do you realize how many proposals you're going to put yourself through? Why don't you just say yes right now and get the whole thing over with?
You're so good to me. I'm going to answer you very soon, I promise.
Okay. But very, very soon.
But Pam, it's no secret that Mark wants to marry you.
I know, but it was always sort of vague. There's something in the future. But when he asked me today, it suddenly became very real.
But I don't see why it's so difficult. I mean, Mark is a wonderful guy. You two get along together beautifully.
I know.
Besides, whether you want to admit it or not, I think you're in love with him.
Well, certainly there are some things that I love about him.
Come on, Pam, don't play it down. Mark means more to you than that.
Maybe. But I keep thinking about Bobby. And Mark isn't Bobby.
Pam, look, Bobby is the past. Now you've got to get him out of your mind.
It's so hard to do. You know, I don't think a day goes by that I don't think about him. And the way it used to be. We had lunch together. Did I tell you?
You had a date with Bobby?
Well, not exactly. It was kind of an accident. I was supposed to have lunch with Mark, and then he couldn't show up at the last minute, and I ran into Bobby in the restaurant, so we ended up having lunch together. You know, Catherine, it was a lot like the lunches we used to have when we were first together. I mean, we just sat and talked. You know, we ordered, and we talked, and we had dessert, and we talked. And then we had coffee, and we talked. They just drifted by.
Sounds like you had a wonderful time.
It was so nice.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
This looks delicious. I'm starved. Can I start?
Yeah, go ahead. Or maybe you'd like Chinese food.
Oh, no, I get enough of that. That's all Cliff ever wants to eat.
I don't mean that stuff in little cartons. I mean the real thing that they serve in China.
Well, I wouldn't know about that. I've never been to China.
Well, I was thinking it'd be a great place for a honeymoon. Don't you agree?
Mark, I haven't made a decision about your proposal.
Well, I don't know why. You'll never meet a nicer guy than me.
Why don't you shut up and eat your quiche?
Quiche? Wait a minute, I didn't order quiche. God, it's spinach quiche, too. Oh, I guess I'm man enough to eat quiche.
That's one thing I'm sure about.